Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 70. We're currently playing as Kaiser Ulrich III of the Holy Roman Empire, and he's the son of Kaiser Ulrich II, who was the son of Kaiser Ludolf, all the way back to Duke Otto of Saxony, our original character. We're currently involved in one war, Polyb's host's claim on Castile. We're an ally in it. We don't care. We so don't care about the outcome of this war. I just want it to be over. But let's get that timer started up. My prisoner here is complaining about his, accommodations. He is the guy I think we just imprisoned him. So, to the oblate. We're moving our troops to the west to deal with some pagans who hold lands out there that we kind of don't want them to hold because they're pagans. The population in Pest has been converted to the Catholic faith. That's down here. So they converted that from Orthodoxy. Nice. But yeah, we're going to go over here, deal with some, guys, and then come back. Depending on how this war down there goes. We're having a bit of an issue in Lotharingia. Excuse me. A bit of an issue in Lotharingia, which appears to have somewhat mitigated for the moment. But this guy that we're plotting to kill... Wow, we're having a real issue with, not really burps. It's like when you get that impression that you're going to burp and you kind of have to, but there's no noise. But whatever, let's just continue with this damn game. This fellow here is the Duke of Luxembourg. He's beholden to Queen Eleanor the Wise here. And we don't like him. Because he is one of the guys in line for, the whole, maybe I should be, ruler of Lotharingia. And if he gets to be ruler of Lotharingia, like king of Lotharingia, it'll split from our realm. It might even become part of Burgundy. I'm not sure. It shouldn't, because she's a queen. Oh, there it goes again. See? Let's bring that up. Lotharingia. Yeah, see? This guy is actually one of my vassals, so that's fine. I mean, it's not fine because we don't want it to happen, but it's fine. Keep got built in Munchen. We can now no longer improve Munchen. Like, we've got nothing there to improve. And this lady just arrived at our court, probably because this guy just died. No worries. So, we're also going to try and save up some money. Because we do need a bit if we're going to do this feast thing. When this war ends, assuming it ends soon, which I kind of hope it does, then we're going to need a bit in terms of money to really push our laws through. We did manage to improve the Lotharingian Crown Authority to high, but we still need to do Lithuania, Poland, Pomerania. Yeah, so those places. We're not going to change the HRE for a while. But I do want to get those other ones through. Let's start pushing a few of them, actually. So Lotharingia is fine. Lithuania. Well, we did Bohemia. There's Poland there. Let's have a look at where these places actually are. Okay, so there's the HRE. Lotharingia is up there. We've already increased that to high. That's fine. Lithuania is all the way up here, so Bavaria is fine. We just need to wait on this primogeniture thing. Poland is over here, so it's next to the other two that we've pumped up to high. So we'll definitely just trigger that one on. And we don't... Well, Bohemia... Pomerania isn't high yet, so we'll work on that as well. See how that goes. Getting a few votes in. bit of favoritism around the place. And we won't touch Lithuania for the moment because, you know, I don't want that much in the way of negative opinions. Because that's what will happen. We'll get a bunch of negative opinions. Poland has instituted High Crown Authority. Wonderful. Another thing that happens at High Crown Authority is this thing here, with Vassal Inheritance Warning, can't happen. So, where's Niesen? That's in Pomerania, isn't it? No, it's in Poland. So now this bloke can't pass his title from my realm. If he dies, it doesn't go to whoever it was going to, it goes to me. So that warning may disappear. Yeah. But yeah, it goes to... Well, it says it's actually not going to go to me, but to the Byzantine. But it shouldn't do that anymore. Though we might have to actually change the HRE laws for that to take effect. I'm not sure. We'll work it out. And Pomerania now has High Crown Authority. Wonderful! So we've got a lot of people pissed off at us because of that. There we go. Well, the Duke of Carinthia already hated us, the Duchess of Tyrol already hated us, and the Duke of Messian is just an idiot. But he also now hates us because of the Crown Authority issue. We could just chuck him a few bucks, but I'm not interested in it. He'll be fine. And let's have a little look at the investiture laws. No, can't change those. Where are we now? Lithuania? Yeah, not particularly. Bavaria. We can't change Poland, we can't change Pomerania. I think we're good for now. So that's just setting it up in 1038. I think we can start changing succession laws. Of course, everybody has to like us for that to happen. Like, we can't have a vassal in the place where we're changing the law. We can't have them with a negative opinion. Which is why we change it before we get to that 10-year mark. Because otherwise they'd all get that minus 30 and it would be a lot more difficult. Okay, look. We've got some really quick wars just sitting up here. She's allied with nobody, so we're just going to declare war. It's a de jure claim? Okay, so what we do here, instead of wholly warring for Grodno, which is literally just this county right here now, or claiming Lithuania, which is literally just this county right here, right now, we do a de jure claim on the county, and because of how it works, because she's the, you know, chiefess of Lithuania as well as the count, we gain the county. We don't gain her as a vassal, which is important because she's not Catholic. So, go. And when we gain the county, we can then just shuffle it off to somebody else down here or whatever. And we just send 3,000 guys up there to do that. They should have that done in, well, short order, basically. And she has no allies, and because it's not a holy war, random people can't join her. And you know what, we'll send the main army up there as well. Why the fuck not? They can sit in the province, it's all fine. I was considering going to war with Galich, but that might take us a little bit longer than this war has left in it. What's happening up here in Ruthenia? He's at war with a lot of people. He's defending, but most of these are defensive. All of those are defensive wars. We could attack Ruthenia for some... Wait, they're Orthodox, aren't they? Yeah. Ah, that's annoying. Do we have any claims? Wow, we actually do. We have a de jure claim on Grodno, right there. Wonderful. We might press that. It is occupied by the Duchy of Ku. Wait. That's one of my guys, isn't it? Yeah, he's already pressing that. Go for it. No worries there. Hopefully the mute button just worked just then, because that would have really been an issue for anybody's ears. I sneezed. Dietpol has measles. Okay. No worries. God Chaplain is pretty good at what he does. If you could hurry up and actually convert those places, it'd be even better. Excuse me. So yeah, that siege comes along very quickly now. And that's fine. If it ends about the time that the other one ends, that'll be me happy. We should also be able to get this one in here. We'll basically be able to take all of Lithuania, finally, and a bit of southwestern Ruthenia. That'll be good. It'll give us a little bit of an inroad. Then we just have to fuck around with stuff. We've got enough money for what we want to do. This fellow is a threat. In 2 years' time, he will have enough men to attack me. You can see that here. Adventure of Threats. 4th of pointing at the screen. 4th of September, 1036. We mark him as a special character, even though we've got it right here. We can just go there. You know what? That's actually really good. This is a new thing. We're going to take him off as being a special threat. We're going to end the plot to kill the Duke of Luxembourg. And we're going to start a plot to kill this loser. I don't even know where he is, by the way. He's Norwegian Catholic in Jämtland. The steward of Jämtland. Right up here. Alright. Good thing that he's out of our realm. If he was in our realm, we'd be taking that whole dishonorable bullshit for trying to, assassinate him. Even though he's plotting against us, like, directly. There's not really anything we can do to, help him out. And by help him out, I mean murder him viciously, apart from this plot. So we've got 119%. We could get an extra 45, because these two are only courtiers, so they should be pretty easy to bribe. Let's have a look. 20 gold, done. Come on in. The more, the merrier. You, 20 gold, worth it. Invite to plot, done. And I don't mind spending money on that, because an adventurer coming at you is hell. Particularly when you're as big as I am. I'm not even sure if I could literally fight them off. Count of Plock died, so now we need a new steward. I'm going to take the Mayor of Firth. Collect taxes in Oberbayern. Nice and easy. So yeah, this guy he has to die. There's no other way around it. We're going to get everybody in on this plot that we possibly can. She won't come in because she's got moral qualms. So that was a bit of wasted money. Even though it said that she might. Okay, this one's a maybe as well. Let's just have a look here. She won't. If we pay her, we can only really get +1 because she's close enough to 100. And she's at -4 already, so we'd be at a net -1. So we can't pay her to get in on it. And we won't. Adventurer plots. That should be listed in the threats menu. Is it? It's not. It comes up as its own little thing. That's neat. I don't understand how they calculate this threat level here. I mean, the Duke of Carinthia isn't that much of a threat to me because he's just the Duke of Carinthia. And his factions are worthless, to be quite honest. He'll die eventually. Okay, that's that siege done with. The next 3 should be very easy. We also just want to avoid her converting to Catholicism. To get out of this war. I think they do that more if they're cynical. Because it's kind of a pretty cynical thing to do, to be quite honest. This is part of the Kingdom of Ruthenia down here, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, well. We'll definitely be able to take Pinsk. We have an imprisonment chance on Count Leopold of Mecklenburg. Why? Because he's trying to kill somebody. How about we just tell him to stop trying to kill somebody? I hope that murder plot fires. If the adventurer gets his adventuring army together, it's a lot harder to assassinate him because all of these people suddenly have nothing to do with him. He's just him and his little courtiers. Wonderful. Getting there. Really easy sieges on these places. Excuse me. And that's where the Lithuanian army is. Doing nothing. Dipod now has measles, as well as, being stressed. And see, look at that. Ugh, all over his face. I saw a video that involved that the other day. Not measles, though. Alright, so these sieges coming along quite nicely. As, you'd expect. We're about to have the bishopric here. Interesting that it's a bishopric. It must be part Catholic. It's not. It's actually remover, but it's one of the remover holy places, isn't it? Isn't it? It's the only solid remover county left. And yeah, it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I do not know where the fifth one is. They always have 5. It's not over here. Ah, there it is. This little island here. So we already own 3 of them. We're about to own a 4th. And the other one is owned by the Orthodoxy, so the moral authority of the Romovar religion is about to be even more shot than it already is. Oops, there we go. Yeah, they're already at 0. Norse is doing terribly as well. Catholicism is doing great. Everybody else, wow, everybody else is 75% and below. No wonder we're converting those Orthodox provinces quite simply. Alright, give it up. Yep, I know. So once again, we're over our demands limit. That's alright. And we didn't, get rid of any of these places, but what we can do is say, hey, you're pagan, so we'll have your thing. You're pagan, so we'll have your thing. And I don't think this guy's pagan. No, he's Catholic. Good on him. Yay. Now, who should we give this place to? I'm not going to give it to this one, because that's already a big power couple. It's very irritating to me. Let's just see if we've got a nice German Catholic sitting around in court. No, that's a Jew. That guy? Oh, he is German Catholic, apparently. Grats, bro. You're now the Count of Podlasie. Done. This war still is not over, so I guess we're going to just keep on fighting around a bit. Excuse me. Pinsk? Who are your allies? Nobody important. And you're at war with... yeah, that guy. This one has to be a holy war. He's Norse, so let's have a little check. Yeah, there's not too much in the way of Norse remaining anymore, which is exceptional for us. Sulmanesco and Tengeri are probably the big pagan religions that we have to deal with. And that's a Zoroastrian heresy. I think it might be the mainline Zoroastrian thing at this stage. And all of this down here is slowly being converted to Catholic. It's wonderful. Wonderful. Right. Let's get back on track. It's wartime. But before we do that, both of those guys who we just tried to revoke titles from have declared war on us. So we're going to besiege Kolno, a city with a shit fort level. There are 15,450 guys parked outside. There are 69 guys inside. I am so murdering these people. Can't even wait for 12 days. Let's just get it over and done with. This one has a few more, but we're still going to just straight up attack the place. Done, done, done. Head on over. Nice and easy. Offer peace, so we imprison them. They lose prestige, I gain prestige. Done. Ah, we don't have a reason to execute him. We could release him. Or we could just revoke his damn title. And same thing with this one. So we imprison, and we revoke title. Done and done. And now we just give these places to good German Catholics. Nice and easy. Let's get our fight on. In Pinsk. Now where does Pinsk belong to? It's part of Turov. That's alright. I wouldn't mind it if they could actually win their war against the Ruthenian first, but, you know, I kind of jumped the gun there a little bit. Oh, they're losing it anyway, so I'm kind of helping them out here by just taking their stuff. We're going to attack that place. No reason not to. Easy victory. We lost 100 guys. We dragged a bunch of people out. This one, lovely Russian Norse lady. Okay, so this will be all the ones that we've imprisoned. No. Yep, that one for 10 gold. Let's just get rid of all of those, they're not important. And we're going to take this army and just move it somewhere north, I guess. Yeah, up this way. Yeah, it'll do. Assault the place, thank you. And also, will you accept the ransom of any of these other ones? Ah, her for 26. Done. Always good to get some gold out of them. I want this murder plot to go ahead. I need it to go ahead. Like, I know we've been having a pretty... Yes, there we go. Thank you, Basiliki. Get that murder going. Very poetic of you. Hopefully it works. I don't care if we're caught. I just want it to work. Oh yeah, we should probably just attack that place. It's worthless. Training grounds were built in Passau. We're going to hold off on the improvements for a little bit. Wonderful. Wonderful. And now I win. What do I win? Oh, everything. Right, it was a holy war, of course. So we're going to have to get rid of a bunch of those places. Luckily, one of them was a barony. So let's check out this guy. Ludwig! Yeah, you could be better, but you're not too bad, so I'm going to give you the county of Pinsk. There it is. Done. Now... we could create the Duchy of Alsace. I don't want to create the actual Duchy of Alsace. It's not important to me. If there was anything that I wanted to take, it would be the Duchy of Luxembourg, but we don't have enough stuff there. We do have a bunch of claimants, but... we could take his Chancellor away from him, that'd be kind of funny. Wait. It depends, actually. Was his Chancellor a German Catholic? This guy. He must... oh, he's Frankish Catholic. It's not terrible, but it's not what we're looking for. It's easily not what we're looking for. We're trying to spread German culture throughout the realms. Excuse me. Because that will help us in Europa Universalis. When we get to it. But in the meantime, we do have some parts of Lithuania that we should take. This was the river that we were going to hold off at, this line right here. So Lithuania, and Finland, and maybe these couple of... what is that? Is that full duchy? Part of Novgorod. Let's have a look at Polotsk here. You got allies. Yeah, you do. They're nobody important. You know what? We'll send a big army up there as well. because we'll wage a bunch of wars at the same time if we can. This war down here is moving very slowly. Very slowly. Not very happy with that war down there. Failure! Goodliak discovered the sabotage that had been done on the railing. The carpenter we used was detained and revealed my involvement under torture. I can't be blamed for building code violations. Doesn't matter. I don't care how much they dislike me up there. I just want Goodliak Bjornsson here to die. Before next year. September next year. Come on, keep trotting up. No, we don't have this little Saramar. That must change its name. I don't remember anywhere called Saramar. Okay, let's get some of these wars underway nice and quickly. We've got a de jure claim for my brother, but my brother already likes me a lot. That being said, we're probably going to give it to my brother anyway. What is he? Remover. There are not many removers left. I'd be more cautious about Silmanesco. So, you know what? We'll do a holy war. Oh, that's annoying. Not as annoying. No, this should be fine. This should be fine. We'll do a holy war just so that we can reallocate these two to being German Catholics, and we'll give it to my brother here, who I believe is married to the anti-pope. Yeah. Right. So it's a holy war. There's no way I'm calling in allies for that. Seriously. That money is coming up nice and fast. Yeah, see, these Sumanesco guys, they've only got like a couple of allies each, if that. But if we do a holy war for a single damned place, it's gonna be like Estonia and Biamia and Perm and all that sort of stuff coming in. So we're going to do the de jure claim, even though that will make him our vassal. It's fine at that point, because then we can revoke his vassalage. So we'll just wait for these guys to get up there, and then we'll do that. Nice. Already settled in for the siege there. The reason I'm not concerned about him building this castle holding here is because once we take all of his lands, he will be nobody, and therefore that shouldn't be able to be awarded to him. And if it is, we'll just deal with it. You know, it's not that big a concern. Okay, you start your move into Latgale. We'll just hold off on it for a little bit. Till maybe the 15th. Go. Oh yes, he's got a few guys there. Not that that's going to help him much. Bang. And yeah. Well, there wasn't any doubt, was there? 44% war score too. That's very nice. Wow, though. He must be pretty good at martial. Yeah, he is. There's 2,500 guys behind the wall. We're not going to be assaulting this place. We're just going to slowly siege it down. Excuse me. Everything over to the east and south seems to be going all right. Sophie isn't satisfied, and she wants more toys to play with. So we've got a 70% chance of greedy, a 20% chance of diligent, and a 10% chance of trusting. 60-40 split on diligent and cynical. 80-20 split on humble and slothful. Humble's not bad though. Excuse me. And off to the nannies with you, which is a 90-10 split of greedy, slothful. Greedy isn't great. So I'm either going to go for play outside or teacher humility. I'm thinking this one because it gives them more of that, yeah. So she's diligent, so she gets +1 in everything. Just going to mute this microphone for a moment. Really had something clogging up my throat just then, which may be something she has said in the past. There's a host here. Who are they attacking? Tlemken. The Sultan of the Baton Sultanate. What? Okay, this woman wants to kill Prince Wilhelm of the Holy Roman Empire. That would be my son, who's married to this lovely German girl. Who are you, even? Who are you? You're nobody, so you'll end your damned plot. Just trying to kill him for no good reason. It's not acceptable. Never acceptable. God, just come on, kill the guy. I need him to be dead before next year. What's this plot doing? It doesn't look like it's got any percentage, but... Stop that. Oh, we can't tell her to stop it because she's beholden to... She is beholden to me, but she won't give that up. Weird. Oh. New cardinal? Not for us, I believe. We only have one guy in there now. West Francia's got a few. Not that it matters. I can't understand what the point is. It doesn't do anything. Still got a bit of an... We now actually have a fair issue in... Not really, actually, because he is our vassal. It's not too much of an issue there. I wouldn't worry about it. This one is a big worry. But our son is a grey eminence, even though he's a dwarf. Sorry, hunchback. Dwarf is a different one. So grey eminence is good. I mean, he's so shit at stewardship. That's going to be an issue, isn't it? And he's why is he arbitrary? God, have another son, please, and let it be a decent one. We're going to keep him around as the heir, though. Just, for the moment, because we've got nobody better. But arbitrary is a massive pain in the ass, because he's also... Did he lose the cruel? He must have lost the cruel trait. I remember him being cruel. No, it was hunchback that was a problem. So he's got -5 vassal opinion for being a hunchback. -10 for being arbitrary. Doesn't get anything from gluttonous. Gets +5 for gregarious. +10 for being kind. So he has he's got a 0 in net vassal opinion. He is patient, which is good. I'd like him to lose gluttonous and arbitrary, though. That may actually give him... Yeah, that would actually give him 3 points of stewardship, which would be so much better than nothing. Still terrible, and his martial stat is so poor. But one of those we can't do anything about. Ugh. Just... so irritating. So irritating. Excuse me again. That's a lot of money. We should spend some of that. It's not going to cost us that much to hold a feast and a tournament when the time comes. So, let's see. Let's see. Looking for something around 200, like the stables. If we could find training grounds anywhere, that would be exceptional. The keep in Nuremberg would also be a good idea. As would barracks in Wittelsbach. Yeah, not much there. Not much there. What about Steiermark? Training grounds! Lovely. Alright. We have a call to arms. God damn! From the new Kaiser of the Byzantine Empire, Fiatmar here. What happened to the old guy? He died. I have to accept. It annoys me, but I have to accept. Luckily, we appear to be winning that. There's some Norse in the Sinai or something down here. Wait. Oh, it's the Sinai guys trying to conquer a county of Shandex, which is here, guarded by 11 dudes. Well, I'm kind of hoping we win that one quickly, because that's irritating to me, that we have to get involved in that war. We could have said no, but it would have cost us not only prestige, but an ally. A good ally. He has a lot of claims on places. A lot of claims on places. And it goes Ulrich, Adela, and then Winfrieda. Can you marry her to anybody on our side of stuff? Nope. Whatever. Not a big concern. We're getting a little bit of lag around here. I'm not sure if my computer's being a bitch or, you know, something like that. We may eventually have to just swap to independent realms just because of the size of our place. Well, that one's over, but now we've got to deal with the other one. Come on, you've got a year now. A year to kill this guy. I really hope they do it. I do not want to have to fend off a adventurer conquest thing. I don't even know which of my titles he's going for because he doesn't have it listed. Okay, Kreuzberg, that's wonderful. And we've captured this girl, who will be ransomable. Lovely. And now we're into the, you know, easy stuff. Really, they're attacking Clev? Yeah, so they are. Way to go, guys. Damned Vikings. We give up yet? Nope. Alright, well, we'll just take more of your stuff. It is not a drama to me. They hired mercenaries. This guy down here did. Captain Catu's 1,500-man mercenary band. So useless. Alright. That's good. That's our siege there, or our war there done with. So that was de jure. Lovely. And I'm going to revoke your title. He humbly accepts. And I'm also going to revoke the titles of your buddies. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? We're not going to revoke the titles of his buddies. We're going to... Well, this one. This one is going to be revoked. He would convert religion. No. Revoke it. Done. How long? 12 days. That's fine. Now, we're going to go claim hunting. Just a little bit. Claim hunting. Let's see. Italy. Who has claims on Ferrara? This fellow. He would accept an invitation to my court. Done. Verona? Who has claims on the County of Verona? Nobody. Who has claims on the Duchy of Verona? Nobody I can actually deal with. The Duke of Lower Lorraine has a claim on the Duchy of Verona. It's a weak claim, though. That's alright. We'll keep that in mind. Bishopric of Trent has nothing on it. County of Brescia has nothing. What about the Duchy of Lombardy? Oh. We'll invite this guy. Good. The County of Cremona. We're just basically inviting everybody who we can find who has claims on these border provinces. You. Yeah, sure, why not? You have something. You have the Spymaster of Lucca. Sure. I don't care if they're weak claims or anything like that, just as long as they are claims. This guy actually has a weak claim on the Kingdom of Italy. Good on him. Okay, so that's all of that. What about down here with this guy, the County of Veraston? Hey, do it. And this County of Saxvar or whatever. Nope, nobody. Hex? Nope, nobody. It's alright. Let's see. Yeah, what about Mantua? That guy, and that's it. Good. Okay, so we've invited all of those guys through, because what we're going to do is try and give some of them lands that we hold. So we also get a bunch of people just turning up, sort of thing. It's a little weird. Wonderful. Wonderful. Like, a lot of people. You gonna give up yet? 2 days. Come on, buddy. Good man. Alright, so we have a lot of weak claims, but we can't really press many of them at this stage. But that's kind of intentional on our part. Just, you know, saying. Did the Veronan come through? I honestly forget who we've just invited to our place. I know the Ferreran came through, didn't he? Yes, this fellow. Congratulations, buddy. You're now the Baron of Landau. Good work. What about here? Wait, do we have one from up here? This one, right? Yeah, this guy. You are now the Count of Letgalen. Wonderful. We're just setting these things up. It's no big deal. Now we're going to probably have this war down here drag on for a while, so we might look at just sweeping around up here. We might take Pskov. This place. Just before, like, Russ actually does. What is Russ anyway? Is that? It's pagan. Oh, that one would be a little bit dangerous to take. It's very extended over here, and it's well beyond our line, so you know what, we're going to ignore Rus for the moment. Even Novgorod. Novgorod is an exceptional duchy, but we're going to ignore it for the moment. We're just going to come up here and take this stuff. Lithuania, like getting all of Lithuania under our stuff is more important to me. Allies. King of Denmark, really? No, shame he won't join in. Declare war. Oh, you're Catholic. And yet you won't come along. Because you want control of some places. No. No, I'm afraid that you... It is you who are in the wrong here, my friend. We're going to take Livimar here. Maybe. Does he own both of those? He owns Livimar and Tartu. We're going to take Livimar because that means we gain it, whereas if we hit Tartu, we'd get Count Nyanza as our guy. And we're taking counties up here so that we can give them to people, so that we can then press their claims. Good. Right, that's the entire point of this. Excuse me. God, I wish that murder plot would hurry up. Like, really. One of our peasant rebels died in our dungeon. Have a place under siege. Ah, so we do. Alright, if that's the way you want to play it, buddy. If that's the way you want to play it. Then I guess that's what we do. When's this getting constructed? Next year. Oh god, come on, just win. I'm not talking about winning, sorry. Just kill that guy, kill that adventurer guy. Okay, she'll be ransomed, probably because she's a bit younger than the other two. And because she can afford it by herself. No drama. That siege was a victory. These other sieges will also be very swift victories. Yes, yes, of course. May wisdom ever elude me. Done. Done. We've won that war, buddy. Thank you very much. Yes, you're totally beaten. Nice and quick. Any of these guys Romover? No, he's Estonian Catholic. He's Prussian Catholic. That's fine. And now we're building this castle holding here, not him. So that's good. It's very good. Let's see our court. Let's look at our opinions. That's usually kind of helpful. We're just looking for... Actually, no, we're going to look at rank because we're looking for just courtiers. Not prisoners either. This guy, he had a claim somewhere. A strong claim on the county of Varazdin. Which, if I'm right, is not part of my de jure realm. It is not. So we're going to give him this county up here. What is it? Liveland. We give him that. He's beholden to us. Everything's good. Except he could give it to this guy, who is the Count of Varazdin. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Can we press his damn claim? I wonder. Yup. So that's something we'll be doing in a moment. After we deal with this guy. Now, he's Sumanesco. His allies don't matter, so let's see why he's not independent. Right, he's beholden to Estonia up there. That's fine. I'm not terribly concerned about that. Or Holy Wars. I just want my province here, buddy. Let's go. Oh, big scary armies. Ooh. Good, and we're going to leave that province and come back here because... No, we're not, because he's already moved off. No worries, we'll just besiege the place. I'm getting really worried about this adventurer threat. We have a 45% chance to murder him and a 50 gold? 50 gold? Okay. Where was he? My god. Yeah, where was he? He's in Jemptland to research economy tech. Where is Jemptland? It's this one. This one here. And he's normally should be there anyway. Okay. Send Spy Master there to build spy network. Gives us a 9.5% chance of assassination. And you can see that right there. And only 15% chance of being discovered. Now this is a bit worse than your assassination plot. I think everybody will get the dishonorable stat if you just do this, so. Joyous news! Godlick died choking on his blood, not knowing the name of his killer. That's the best thing that could have just happened right there. Because if we did actually, you know, get discovered, I think the King of Norway here gets a free assassination attempt on us. That's a load off my mind. So now we just have to wait until the 21st of August, and we can reassign our Spy Master back down to Constantinople. Or maybe a new place. I don't know. We'll have to see. Feels good. So Estonia is actually kind of big. It's all up here and all that sort of stuff. Like in Finland. But after we're done with this siege, we can just move on to these two provinces here. Maybe get a little bit of war score like that. Not such a big deal. Temple finished construction down here. So it did. I'm really happy about that. We're about 100 points off increasing one of our techs, which would be military organization, of course. No point for it to be anything else. You'll notice that a lot of our techs aren't progressing, and that's because our spy master was reallocated. 21st of August. Must remember that. It's very important. But in the meantime, we'll just progress our sieges. Money's not an issue. Money's actually doing really well. Lotharingia is still an issue. But I'm hoping that as soon as that 10 years comes up, we get to peace, we stay in peace, we get Primo everywhere that we can. I honestly don't care about Prince Wilhelm's, poor abilities here. I don't care about it because we'll keep our stuff. And honestly, even though he's kind of shit at a lot of things, where was he? There he was. He's very good at diplomacy, which is the one thing. If you can be good at one thing and shit at everything else, diplomacy is the one to be. The only problem with his stewardship is we might have to shed a few of our... Yeah, about 2 of our provinces, which is fine. We just get rid of Leik here, and probably the Barony of Andex, because the baronies are really easy to take back. Assuming that we give them to a child or a relative or something like that. Okay, that's this place done. So we'll just enforce our demands there. Done and done. Okay, now this is interesting. This city here has become independent. So just assign that bishopric. Now what we're going to do... We're also building the castle holding here. It'll be finished next year sometime. Oh, no, we're giving provinces away. What I was thinking there, by the way, is we could hold on to this place until that gets made, and then create a German. But no, that's not why we're taking these provinces. We're taking these provinces to give them to people so that we can help press claims. This guy would have had a claim somewhere. Oh yeah, he's our Italian guy. Good, you may have Polotsk. Yeah, so this isn't going to be helping us in terms of our... Let me just... You. No? Alright. County claim then. So because there's a secondary holding here which isn't held by anybody in particular, just like a random guy, it's an independent holding, the owner of a primary holding can have his county claim. It's basically like a mini de jure war, and it's no big deal. So yeah, this isn't going to be great for our culture spread, but it's going to be great for other things, like down in Italy, which honestly is kind of more important. Maria, my wife, she is pregnant. Yeah. Give me a nice son. And this war here is still going well for us, but it's all been ticking war score. All of it. Nobody's moved troops anywhere. I think, no, it's a Sunni uprising. Yeah, nobody's really moved troops anywhere. Nobody's done anything. A lot of Catholic places popping up. That's good. Any German? No? He's also converting it to German, by the way, which is amazing. It's great. Let's see. I'm considering taking the Kingdom of Frisia, but I don't... It would be Gavelkind from the look of it, which isn't great. Tell you what, we might get that later. It's not that important to me right now. We have plenty of kingdoms, so our prestige is absolutely fine. Get another shock retinue. Yeah, let's do that. Another shock retinue. And we're only a little bit off from being able to get another skirmish retinue, so we'll just hold him down there. It's all good. We are rapidly approaching the end of the episode then, and I believe that I won't be doing another one today, as some of my associates seem to want to play 7 Days to Die, which is an exceptional game, by the way. I should do a little play of something like that, but it's basically going to be me running away from zombies screaming. Which, hey, some of you might be interested in. If you'd like that, give us a comment. If you'd like to see me running away from zombies screaming, 1, what the fuck is wrong with you? And 2, just, give us that comment to let me know. Stop it. There we go. Let's try and end this war, these wars, basically. So this is our real timer here, because I'm not going to assault with 4,000 troops. The other one, you know what, the other one isn't going to progress very swiftly, so let's just get it going. We're more than capable of doing this. Wonderful. And a bishopric. / temple. It's only a bishopric when a Christian holds it. Alright, so now we own Estonia. Well, we occupied Estonia. Or Saaremaa. Which means we have our ticking war score. So we're going to go and beat up these guys. This Estonian army. And Aland, apparently. Huh. Just see how that goes first. This guy is not going to be a vassal because he just hates us so much right now. And fortunately his heir is Romovar. Not that it matters, because we would have had a de jure claim on this place anyway. But we can declare on his heir. He put down his levies, I believe. Oh no, they're right there. Let's keep going then. 2 days. Bang. Absolutely no dramas with this battle. We successfully took this place down here, and because it was the only holding in the entire lot, done. Now that hasn't given us anything. That's given this city to this guy, so he should readdress that and get rid of it. He has done so. Wonderful. We've got 63% war score there. I'm declaring victory. Done. Now we've gotten Osel. That's right, it's Osel. Let's see if we can find a courtier to give that to. Does this guy have any claims? Yes, Mantua, that's right. Congratulations, buddy. You are now the Count of Osel. Done. So the only place here that we don't have a truce with now is Pskov and Ruthenia and Galich. This war is going to drag on down here. So I'm going to take this army, move it down to there, maybe? We're not going to attack Pskov, because it's de jure part of Russia, and I don't, or Rus, which is part of Russia as well, but I don't care that much about it. I would like to take these 2 places, but then we could get attacked by Russia for having their land. Not that we can't be attacked by Russia already, because they're Sulmanesca or Norse or something. Yeah. Oh, it's a really big danger coming out this far, because the Mongols are going to sweep through Cumania and Turkestan into Volga, Bulgaria, and Millennia here, maybe even into Tarika and Ruthenia, and maybe Rus. Perm is usually pretty safe, but I don't want to push it. This line here is danger. It puts us into basically frontline combat. I can't believe I'm saying this, but bugger it. We're going to increase the line. We're going to try and take up to the Tarika-Alania border. Ruthenia here. We're basically going to take Tarika, Ruthenia, Rus. And maybe Perm. Maybe parts of Perm, because this over here, this is fucked up. So we will be attacking Pskov. Just not yet. How many guys do they have? Yeah, and we're going to be hitting them hard, but not this episode, because it's the end of the episode. So, with that in mind, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. I'll get to them as soon as possible. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you'd like to see more of this sort of thing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But, in the meantime, I've been Sub. You've been yourselves. Later.